just make sure it's kosher. Lean on me like Bill Withers until you smell the roses.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber died trying. You see the thumbnail. If you work yourself into the situation, you're going to have to work yourself out. So I got up this morning and I was watching like insightful, inspirational videos. And I saw some things and I wanted to make videos about them. So Rick Ross was talking about, if you work yourself in a situation, you're going to have to work yourself out. And a lot of us sometimes get life misconstrued, right? Where you got to play the cards you dealt. So the family you were born into, the class system you were born into, the place you were born into, you have, your race or whatever, you're born into those things. You have no control over that. Now, those things might cause you to live a certain way or make certain decisions. But in those choices that you've made, in that, you work to that. Because a lot of people have belief systems. They believe things about themselves. They believe things about their circumstances. They believe things that they got to test out in society to see if they're true or not. So, and sometimes people do it in a way where I'm going to show y'all. And it works out positively. And sometimes people do it in a negative way. I'm going to show y'all. And it works out negatively. Either way it goes, once you take a path, a journey in life, once you decide to trailblaze your own way, at that particular point, you're making your own decisions. And whatever situation you get into, you work to get in that situation. So if you were one of those people who believe, like, if I do this, I'll be good. And people try to say, listen, you're going to have to do this, and this if you want to do that. And I'm not doing none of that. I'm just doing this. And even though they might have tried to help you, you resisted that help and you wanted to do it your way. And you worked to do it your way. And if your way works out, cool, right? But if your way doesn't work out, you can't go back to the people who tried to help you and say, hey, I need you to help me get out of this situation I got myself into. No, you worked yourself into that. Same way if it was positive. You're not going to turn around and say, man, I told y'all I was right. I was right. Now, could y'all help me get out of this great situation I made for myself? People are not going to help you with that either. Like, oh, you don't like it? Well, it's a lot of pressure. I want to blow this up. No, you're going to blow that up yourself. Not doing it. Because you're not going to come to me later and say, it's your fault that I let it all slip away. Not going to happen. I saw another clip where Rick Ross, he was like, he doesn't mind moving slowly. He just wants to move correctly, but he don't want to waste time. And a lot of people confuse, and I saw Denzel Washington say, a lot of people confuse movement with progress, and he said, you can run in place. That's moving, but you're not going anywhere. And I got to ask myself, is L.A.R. movement still moving or is it still progressing? But ironically, you learn that whatever road you take in life, you're working towards it. Every choice you make is a choice that furthers your belief system about what you think your life should be and how it should look and how you're going to pave that road that you're on the way you want to. And a lot of times people have paved roads for us and say, hey, look, take this road. It'll get you where you need to go shorter than the one you're trying to do. And you go, no, I want to do it on my own. Like, okay. And you wind up wasting time because you're not willing to take a road that's already paved. And subsequently, when you paving a road for yourself that's already paved, you forget something. You still got to do the construction of the road. See, somebody was considerate enough to take that road and do the construction of that road to make it easier for you when you decide to get on that road before you even thought about going that way. But you, on the other hand, you working, this way, and you forgot. Oh man, I'm gonna have to build a bridge over here. I didn't even know I was gonna need a bridge. Yeah, I know you didn't. But the person who already paved the road to tell you to go that way, they did. That's why there's a bridge on their road. But since you working for this, you worked yourself into this situation, you're gonna have to work yourself out. Now, some people have a hard time working themselves out because they have a hard time taking accountability for their own action and saying, hey, I got myself into this situation. See, it's easy to point the finger at somebody else, but it's hard to point the finger at yourself. And most people who point the finger at themselves are more realistic and more successful because guess what? They can say to themselves, I worked myself into this situation. So now I'm going to work myself out because ain't nobody going to save me but me because I'm the one that did this. But you tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch you on the next one. Peace.